and I'm just quite keen to hear what she has to say about that particular country and about the attitudes of people in Rwanda towards asylum seekers. So, Maggie.
Rwanda is one of the fastest growing economies in Africa, but also it's one of the safest countries, not just in Africa, but around the world. I've been really privileged and blessed enough to travel the world, and I still get people ask me things I think they shouldn't ask. But I also have come to understand that, being in a fast world country doesn't guarantee that people are actually informed. There's a lot of ignorance when it comes to African countries. For example, simple things like you've heard, are there libraries in Africa? Are there, roads in Africa? Like I'm speaking to you, I'm using 5G internet, but you'd find people ask me, do you actually have internet? I mean, how do you think we live? So the whole idea is that there's a certain bit of, and I don't want to say undermining, but I feel like the world is becoming a global village. And in this context, for me, Africa needs to be given a chance, not because of its past, but because of its capabilities. And Rwanda has demonstrated the capability to actually lift its people, not just out of poverty, but to be able to provide infrastructure, a safe business environment, and to be able to develop at a faster rate that is one of the fastest growing economies, for many years in a row. So I think a lot of people that come to that, idea or conclusion are people that probably have never even been to a single African country. And for me, the whole idea is normally when I even hear such conversations of people referring to Rwanda as Hotel Rwanda, I'm like, you have no idea. This is a movie and this is, you're dating back, years ago to a country that has actually made so much progress in the shortest time possible. I mean, let's look at the latest reports, but even beyond that, it's very, very important to go deeper and speak to the people. I'm happy you're speaking to me because I am living in the country. I know exactly what happens within, but I think to be able to say you can't send people to a certain country because it's backward is quite backward for British people to think that way. So it's wrong. But again, it's out of ignorance. It's out of, not really understanding even the progress the country has made, but also not even being able to want to know more about the country itself.
That's Maggie Tesi there.